So apparently, ladies and gentlemen, Tyler Durden is not just a fictional character from Fight Club. He actually resides in Ontario, California. You know what I mean? The real life Tyler Durden is actually out there, and we got to talk about it. It's been all over the news lately. If you guys haven't heard about it, there was a warehouse out in Ontario that got completely engulfed in flames by an arsonist. It seems like, whenever there's ultra capitalism and there's people who are billionaires and you have a workforce below you, it's naturally going to cause some type of jealousy within the work ranks. We've all seen it before. You have the hourly worker that's jealous of the manager. The manager is jealous of the people in the upper rooms who actually create the policies. The people who create the policies want to be the people who are in the CEO position, and it just goes up and up and up. And some people, I feel like they're just not able to handle that whole corporate America system. Some people see the system for what it is and just can't take it. They can't handle the fact that, this work structure is not built for you to win, in my opinion. And some people crash out about it. Okay, I need to show you this video that's been going viral all over the internet. Ladies and gentlemen, this is not the way to beat the system, okay? I promise you that. Doing the Tyler Durden move and just blowing shit up is not going to help you beat the system. In my opinion, you have to play the game to win. Some people say you have to break the game to win, but hey, in my opinion, you got to play it to win it. The system is too protected for just one person to come through and blow some shit up and expect something to change. Anyways, I'm just rambling. Let's check out this video.
Should have paid us enough to fucking live. We may not get paid enough to fucking live, but these bitches dirt cheap. All you had to do was pay us enough to live. All you had to do was pay us enough to fucking live. All you had to do was pay us enough to live. There goes your inventory.
Holy shit. Yo, listen, it is getting strange out here nowadays, bro. People are really, listen, shit's expensive. Gas prices, they are fucking us out here. And he's in California. So groceries, they are fucking us out here. I ain't gonna lie to you, gang. It's the shit is, but this is not the answer, bro. This shit is crazy. The man set the entire warehouse on fire. And if you pay attention, he has the Zippo lighter. He just lit that bitch on fire, and he has a blunt in his hand. So he really just stopped giving a fuck. He came into that shift today with that blunt ready. He was like, yep, everybody's about to leave. Let me light up the blunt real quick, and we're about to cause havoc right now. This shit is crazy. This guy, he's going to jail. Shit. He's going to jail for a very long time. I feel like there's two things that you go to jail for super long for: murder or fucking with people's money. I almost feel like fucking with people's money is worse than murder in some occasions. Obviously not morally, but legally, sometimes I feel like people get fucked a lot worse for fucking with people's money. Let me show you that blunt real quick before we move on, because I feel like that shit was, for all intents and purposes, it felt kind of badass watching him puff on the blunt while destroying millions of dollars worth of inventory.
Should have paid us enough to fucking live. We may not get paid enough to fucking live, but these bitches dirt cheap.
This is great, but these bitches dirt cheap. You know what else is dirt cheap? Your prison stay. You know how much they spend per prisoner for food? I think it was like $1.43 or something. Or that might be the high side. It might be 43 cents. You know what else is a cheap stay? It's your prison sentence. Shit is crazy, man. And I feel him, bro. To be honest, like I'm over here making jokes and shit, but I get it. It's like pay us a living wage. We're making like what, $14 an hour, 15, 16, 17, $18 an hour, $20 an hour, right? Because this is California, so that's not much money, right? So let's just say he's making $20 an hour. In this economy, man, it's kind of tough. And I know he's not making 20. 20 is like on the high end. He's probably making like 18. And again, for those of you in like other states, you might be thinking like, oh, that's not too bad. It isn't too bad if you're in a different state. But if you're in California, that all my Californians stand up. Anyways, let's move forward. So before we keep going, I just want to show you some of the aftermath and some of the things that happened during his rampage, because there's one thing hating capitalism and the people who are just winning in life compared to you. You know, there's one thing just having your own opinions about the ultra rich people, but it's another when you decide to physically burn down this facility where people are working, people live around it, people are, you know what I'm saying? Your problems don't get to be everybody else's. And I feel like that's what he kind of turned this into. Because now this is affecting more than just you and your employer. So this is basically the aftermath. This is after this bitch burnt like an inferno for the whole night, bro. Because mind you, this was a story yesterday. This thing burnt through the entire night. Look at this. That looks like some dystopian shit right there. And this is where things get dangerous. Luckily, the walls held every single square inch of that fire in. They must have some type of a fire protocol or something, because it was perfectly contained between those walls. But what if it wasn't? What if the 18-wheeler containers caught on fire and started blowing up? And what if it spread past that little culvert of water into the neighborhoods? This is some dangerous shit this guy did, and I really feel like he wasn't thinking about the kids, the neighborhood, or anybody but his problems. Let's keep it going, though. And this is apparently some type of a helicopter company or whatever, and they're just gathering information. Shout out Adventure Air Official. But at the end of that video, you'll notice, let me back this up 2 seconds. Okay, look at this, guys. If you at the end of the video, you'll notice right there. Shit, sorry, guys. You'll notice right there, that's a fucking residential. That is a residential area. So let's move deeper into the residential area and let's see things from their perspective, because this shit could have gotten way worse. Look at this shit, bro. God damn. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm gonna stop that video because I'm not sure if that music is copyright. But damn it. This some shit. I see some shit like this. I'm getting my family, calmly putting them in the car, and we're just going on a vacation for a couple days. Because what the fuck? Get the dog. Let's get out of here. What the fuck? But anyways, I want to show you another angle, man, because this shit was raging. Let me show you another angle from the highway.
Houses on fire? Those houses? Yeah. They're on fire, or is that a field? Yeah. That's a building. Oh my God, the warehouse.
Additionally on this, originally this was reported as a suspicious potential arson fire. At this point, we did have a subject of interest. That individual has been brought into custody and has been arrested, taken to the police department. That individual is awaiting questioning by Ontario Police Department detectives who are en route at this point.
Wow. Look at that. Shit. Man, he was really on this Tyler Durden, bro. He probably has somebody go check his basement, bro. It's probably blood stains all throughout the basement. So apparently this is the guy right here. Channel 2 now released it on Twitter. This is a developing story, so things may change. But this is the guy, right? This is the homie right here. So I want to read this article that kind of just explains more in detail exactly what happened. Let's check this out. A disturbing social media video posted by someone believed to be the Ontario warehouse fire suspect shows a person holding a lighter and igniting pallets of toilet paper in the warehouse, saying, "Should have paid us more," as flames erupted. Highland resident Chamel Abdul Karim was arrested by police on multiple felony arson-related charges for the massive fire that destroyed 1.2 million square foot building on Tuesday. I thought they were going to say $1.2 million worth of product. It was probably more so like 5 million, bro. Imagine setting all that toilet paper on fire during the COVID pandemic. People would have been outraged. What was even the point of getting that much toilet paper during the pandemic? I never understood that. Like, you couldn't just wipe your ass with like cloth or something. I don't know. Why were people trying to get toilet paper so bad? That's my biggest question. But anyway, let's move forward. The Facebook video post shows the state of the fire with flames melting through plastic wrapping of Scott toilet paper cases. Abdul Karim, 29, has been identified as an employee of NFI Industries, which operates the Ontario warehouse site as a distribution center for Kimberly-Clark, whose portfolio of brands include Huggies, Kleenex, Scott, Kotex, Cottonelle, and more. So he basically just lit up a whole toilet paper warehouse, it seems. So that's probably why they couldn't even get the flames under control. It was over as it started. The second that fire started, it was over. We got plastic and literal trees burning. Oh no, it's over with. Shit is crazy. But anyways, folks, I just wanted to bring this to you guys. I'm going to keep an eye on this story. People are starting to get fed up, bro. People are starting to get fed up. If it's not gas prices, then it's the cost of living. If it's not the cost of living, it's rent prices. If it's not rent prices, it's a lot right now, folks. The big 2026 is looking pretty, it's looking pretty interesting. You guys let me know in the comments what you think about this whole situation. Was he justified in burning down millions of dollars worth of merchandise? Or was he just a dumbass who let his emotions get to him a little too much? You guys probably know what I think, but I'm curious to see what you guys think in the comments. But I'll see you guys real soon, man. Stay inside, stay safe. I love y'all. Peace.